Here's why I have a theory that Hermès appointing Grace Wells Bonner as the new men's creative director is a subtle FU to Bernard Arnault and LVMH. Let's go back to October of 2010, where members of the Hermès family discovered that Bernard Arnault and LVMH had secretly acquired a 14% stake in the Hermès business, and Bernard was attempting to do a hostile takeover. At this point, Hermes had been a family owned business for several generations, so as you can imagine, they were not pleased to discover this information. And to provide additional context, Bernard Arnault had been notorious for doing things like this. In the late 90s, he attempted to do a hostile takeover of Gucci during the Tom Ford era, but they were successfully able to fight him off. And after several years of battling in court, Hermes was able to successfully fight him off as well and remain independent. By the way, there is a podcast called Acquired. They did an episode on Hermes where it's 4 hours long, but it's very detailed and it provides great insight on the inner workings of Hermes, and I highly recommend that you go and check it out. Aside from the legal battle, LVMH has something that's called the LVMH Prize for Young Designers, which is their attempt to cultivate young talent. And the recipient in 2016 was none other than Grace Wells Bonner, who was also rumored to be in consideration for Louis Vuitton when Virgil passed, but as we all know, they ended up rolling with Pharrell Williams. Off the strength of the attempted hostile takeover alone, I think it's safe to assume that the Hermes family's disposition towards LVMH and Bernard Arnault is definitely FU. And rightfully so, because he tried to steal their business. So I would not be surprised if it was strategic on their part to champion someone that LVMH sort of had an already existing relationship with. But drop a comment and let me know what you think.